Hey guys, welcome back to the Oilers Fanatic. I'm going to do an updated roster video today. This will be another two-part video. Part 1 will cover my selections at forward and defense. Part 2 will look at my goalie selection, the trades I've made, buyouts, buried contracts, and retained salary, with a final look overall at the roster. Who Seattle will claim in the expansion draft, and my grand total cap hit. These videos will include some of the players that are in the latest rumors surrounding the Oilers. I thought it would be fun to select a few of the players and see where they would fit in the roster, and how the Oilers could make it work cap-wise. The 5 most realistic names I'm seeing right now are Jake DeBrusk, Dylan Strome, Barclay Goodrow, Zach Hyman, and Tomas Tatar. I covered DeBrusk, Goodrow, and Hyman in my rumor report video, but Strome is a recent addition to the talk as well, although he has come up in rumors before, and Tatar, of course, has been in rumors for some time now. Elliot Friedman has also said that the Oilers are looking to upgrade on defense. I'm just curious on how they do it. If we look at the left side, in the top pairing, Darnell Nurse isn't going anywhere. In the second pairing, that could be Oscar Klefbom's spot if he's coming back, which is a big if. I think William Lagesson would take the third pairing spot, and then Chris Russell is your 7th defenseman. For the left side, I think it's in the second pairing that they are targeting, provided Klefbom isn't coming back. On the right side in the top pairing is another spot they could be targeting. Right now I see Ethan Bear in that spot, but there has been a lot of trade talk around him recently. It could be Tyson Barrie if he resigns, but we know he's testing the market first, so that's up in the air. All signs point to Adam Larson resigning, so I think he has his spot secure in the second pairing. In the third pairing, I think Evan Bouchard is a lock. So to sum up, the Oilers are likely looking at either first pairing on the right side or second pairing on the left side for improvement. With all that being said, let's create a hypothetical roster with some of the newest names with cap hits that the Oilers could make work. Here is the forward group that I've come up with. In my original roster video, I had Tomas Tatar and Blake Coleman as my big additions to the top 6. Tatar is still a definite possibility, but based on what I've read and what I've heard, I've changed my selection. With Blake Coleman, all signs point to him going to the Dallas Stars, but time will tell. On the first line, at left wing, I have the Oilers signing Zach Hyman to a 5-year contract at $5.5 million per season. There seems to be a lot of smoke around this signing, and I'm hedging a bet it comes to pass. Connor McDavid at center. His cap hit is $12.5 million per season, and he has 5 years remaining on his contract. Jesse Puljujärvi at right wing. His cap hit is $1.175 million for 1 more year. On the second line, I have the Oilers acquiring Jake DeBrusk. Jake comes home and joins the second line. He carries a cap hit of $3,675,000 with 1 year remaining on his contract. At center, Leon Draisaitl with an $8.5 million cap hit for 4 more years. And at right wing, Kyler Yamamoto. I have the Oilers resigning him to a 2-year bridge contract with a $2 million cap hit. On the third line, Dylan Holloway joins the roster at left wing. His cap hit is $925,000 for the next 3 years. Dylan Strome is acquired from the Chicago Blackhawks and becomes the new third-line center. He carries a cap hit of $3 million. Connor and Dylan are finally reunited. He is a left-shot center. Ideally, the Oilers are looking for a right. If he's not working out at center, the Oilers could move him to the wing and look to acquire a right-shot center at the trade deadline. Strome is signed for 1 more year. And at right wing, Josh Archibald. He carries a cap hit of $1,500,000 for 1 more season. On the fourth line, at left wing, newly signed Devon Shore returns with an $850,000 cap hit on a 2-year deal. At center, Ryan McLeod begins his first full season in the NHL with a $834,167 cap hit with 1 season remaining on his deal. And at right wing, Alex Chiasson returns to the Oilers on a 1-year deal with a $900,000 cap hit. My 14th forward is Cooper Marody, coming up from Bakersfield on a 2-year deal with a $925,000 cap hit. My forward group comes to a grand total of $42,284,167. Now, here's a look at the defense corps. Darnell Nurse returns in the top pairing on the left side. He has a $5,600,000 cap hit for one more season. On the right side, I think Tyson Barrie tests out the market, but ultimately finds the grass isn't greener. He returns to the Oilers on a 5-year deal at $5 million per season. In the second pairing, Jamie Oleksiak joins the Oilers on a 4-year deal at $3,500,000 per season. I don't think Oscar Klefbom returns in the second pairing. He goes back on long-term injured reserve for the season. To his right, Adam Larsson returns on a 4-year deal at $4 million per season. In the third pairing, on the left side, I have William Lagesson. He has 1 year and $725,000 on his contract remaining. And on the right side, Evan Bouchard will join the roster full-time. He has 2 years remaining at $863,333 per season. Chris Russell is the Oilers' 7th defenseman, signed for 1 season at $1,250,000. The total cost for the defense comes to $20,938,333. Okay, guys, that concludes part 1 of our new roster look. Stay tuned for part 2, looking at the goalies, trades, and the Seattle expansion draft selection, and more. That's all for today, guys. Enjoying the videos? Please like and subscribe. You've been listening to The Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.